Het organiseren van een evenement is nogal een behoorlijk dingetje. Zeker als je mensen naar je toe wil hebben en er ook geld aan wilt verdienen. Ik praat in het Engels met een Amerikaanse van origine uit Duitsland. En ze is van Eventbrite en haar naam is Elsita Brand. Elsita, welcome to our humble studio. It's quite an impressive title, Head of International Expansion and Acting General Manager of the Netherlands. So what do you do with such a title? What is your work?
Yeah, so I usually, my main role at Eventbrite is to help the company grow internationally. So I help the company identify our next growth market and then actually go into those markets and open up the office. So when we decide to have an office, I go to the market, I find the team, I recruit the team, and I find the office, and then I get the market started. And I usually stay involved for a few months, and then I move on.
So you're active in 7 countries. What are you announcing?
So we're actually been active in the Netherlands since 2012. So we have Eventbrite.nl since quite a while. So we've been active and people have been using the platform, but we never really had an office or a team on the ground. And that's actually what we decided to do now. We decided to open up an office, hire a local team, and really move more into the market.
And why do you do that? Why the Netherlands?
So we see a lot of movement in the Netherlands. We think it's a really exciting market. There's so many events happening here in the Netherlands, and not only for Dutch people, but people from all over Europe, all over the world are coming to attend events here. A lot of events in the music space, and there has been a lot of movement in the market recently, and we think there's a big opportunity for us to come into the market now and disrupt the ticketing market.
Disrupt the ticketing market?
Yeah.
So that's not a good news for other ticketeurs, I guess.
Well, I think it's great news for the organizers. I think there has been, there are ticketing companies in this market, obviously, since a long time. But we believe that there is, it's a great time for innovation to actually move into the market and not enter the market necessarily as a ticketing company, but we see ourselves more as a technology company. We approach ticketing really from an innovative angle, and we try to develop new products or potentially products that have already been there, but in a very new way. So examples are RFID or mobile solutions or reserved seating that we launch, very differently from how you see.
So it's not just a platform or a website. Do you think people in Holland are well known with Eventbrite?
I actually think some people are, especially in the tech and startup scene, they know our name, but
So it's mainly in the west of Holland, I guess, in Amsterdam, which is the capital.
That's where we see the most movement right now.
Okay.
Yeah, and we see a lot of events on the platform, especially in the tech and business scene. But we're starting to see more and more, like the Comic-Con here in Amsterdam, for example, tickets on Eventbrite. We see some music festivals, like the Rewire Festival, happening on Eventbrite. So we see more and more movement, but that's what we come to do now, is to really make sure people know who we are and know what we can offer. And that we're not just what you just mentioned, like a desktop, solution, but it's actually a mobile-first solution. So we're extremely mobile-oriented. Everything we build is mobile-optimized from the get-go. And that's something that we take very serious, because we believe that the movement right now and the trend is going towards mobile.
And do you see yourself as the Facebook of the events? Can we say that? Like you want to be a world dominator, like a world player on?
Yeah, I think we want to be a world player, and we are a world player.
You are a world player, I'm sorry.
No,
I didn't mean to offend you.
It's a great segue.
Yeah.
When you look at the number of events that we have on the platform and the countries we're in, we're actually active in 180 countries today. We have offices in 7 countries, but the people are using us all over the world already. Even in countries like India, where we don't necessarily have a local website, people just use Eventbrite.com. Or when you look at Thailand or South Africa, any country in the world, people are already hosting events on Eventbrite.
Yeah, and you said something about about business to consumer. Sorry, I didn't mean this one. I think it was this one. But I also found some things in my neighborhood, and it was also B2B. So it's not only most people think events are business to consumer, but this is also business to business, I guess.
For sure. I mean, we're actually, like, the type of events on the platform span from cooking classes to mud races to music festivals.
From small to
And from small to big. So we ticket events like with 2 people if you like. You can do, your next garden party with 10 people on Eventbrite, and then you can use it for free. So free events are free on the platform. But you can also use us for a festival with 150,000 people. We recently ticketed the World Club Dome, big music event with DJ Hardwell, and there were over 40,000 people attending the event. So it's completely scalable. And it is, it's not only a ticketing platform, but it's also a discovery platform. So we cater to organizers and they use us to ticket the events. But then we also help consumers to discover cool events on exactly that page, right? They come there or on their mobile app and they can search for cool events in the area that happen that weekend or, whatever, whenever they want to attend.
And do you think that people in Holland are well known? That was my question, because you see a lot of movement, you said, in, we call it the Randstad, in the Western, in Amsterdam and Utrecht. But the rest of Holland, is that also something you want to conquer?
Definitely.
How are you going to do that?
So we do a lot of, obviously, a lot of marketing through online channels, and they, help us get a very broad reach. We work a lot on social media. We work a lot, obviously with online marketing. But actually, our best marketing are our organizers. When you think about it, just today, I looked this morning, and there were 1,200 events live in Amsterdam right now.
1,200 events live in Amsterdam?
On Eventbrite. And we haven't even started in this market yet. And that's a great thing, because when you host an event and you invite 10 people, then 10 more people will know about Eventbrite. And so that's why we also love free events. You can use the platform for free, but for us, it's a great way for people to try us. And then, when they do a paid event or after they attended a free event, they think about us and they think about using Eventbrite for the next event.
And how do you make money? Because as an organizer, I want to make money.
Yeah.
When do I have to pay you?
So you only have to pay us if you also earn money. So we don't take any money if you do a free event. But if you host a paid event on Eventbrite, we take a revenue share from your ticket price. That's
which is?
2.5% plus 99 cents. And then we take 2%
per ticket.
Per ticket for payment processing.
Okay.
Now, because we're really excited about launching in the Netherlands and we really want people to try us, we decided to waive our payment processing fees and waive the percentage fee, and we're only charging 99 cents per ticket for all new organizers that want to try us for the next 6 months.
So it's very important that if you have an event coming up, you have to schedule it on Eventbrite within the next 6 months.
Yes.
Even if it's only over 2 years?
No, it has to happen in 2016,
okay.
But it doesn't have to happen in the next 6 months. So if you're planning an event in November, you can go live with it now, and you will get that promotional fee, even if the event doesn't happen until after the promotion is over. It just has to happen this year.
And this is only for single events or reoccurring events also?
Any event. It's just the only restriction is that it's for new organizers that are trying Eventbrite for the first time in the Netherlands.
Okay, new organizers.
Yes.
For the first time.
Yes.
First timers.
Yes.
That's an important thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your expectation of this marketing campaign?
I think...
Do you have KPIs? Do you have goals?
Yeah, we do have internal, goals and numbers that we set for ourselves that we want to reach, but right now it's really not that much about, hitting a certain number. For us, it's really about getting to know the Dutch market and getting to know the organizers and seeing how they perceive our business if we're really in the market with a Dutch team, we can really speak to their needs. Because so far, I know a lot about Eventbrite now, I know a lot about launching, but I don't know the Netherlands very well. And that's why we decided to hire a local team that can truly understand what the market needs. And if we have to adjust our product accordingly, then we will. So
that's, you're really going to go, you say, closer to the skin of the Dutch event organizers.
Yes.
You're going to get on to them. Okay. What is your next flight going to?
My next flight, I'm taking the train actually back to Germany.
Okay.
And we just opened an office in Berlin last year in January. I started with one person on the ground, and now we're almost 15 people in the office. And that's the team that I'm currently also working with. So it's an advantage because the Netherlands and Germany are very close together, but I actually live in San Francisco, so my next flight will go back home.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Well, on this marketing action, we started 11 April, and then 6 months
Yeah, so it's until
what's the end time?
end of September.
Till the end of September.
Yes.
Dus heeft u iets te organiseren, dan is het verstandig om, en u heeft het nog niet geprobeerd op Eventbrite, dan probeer het tot eind september op Eventbrite. En dan heeft u dus geen entree-fee, alleen 99 cent per ticket. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Nice meeting you.